Pisceans, y'all are my last ones. Welcome to your February predictions. I feel like y'all can just be just like that lighthearted, I don't know, energy. My name is Marlissa. This is that word from Mars Tarot. I don't even know if I said it in the Aquarius video. Yikes. But I'm here to take care of your February predictions. So if you're a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Rising, North Node, or South Node, this thing for you, okay? I hope it resonates, and if it doesn't, take what it does and release the rest. You're gonna have to stick with me long term to see if my readings resonate with you or not. And if they don't, that's okay. That just means I'm not the reader for you, Pookie. So I am gonna be reading from my Keepers of the Light book. All right. So just be mindful of that. We are gonna do that. And and I'm gonna pull a mindful message for you last. And where's my little notebook? So I can write down y'all's title. So the energy that you're gonna be in this month, Pisces, is the energy of faith. All right, faith. Humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. I feel like that's on brand for just everything that's going on in the world right now. All right. And maybe whatever you have going on in your personal life, Pisces. I also feel like you're going to be called to have some conversations this month because, you know, that faith card is all the blue. It's reminding me of like the third eye chakra, but it's also reminding me of the throat chakra. So let's go ahead and read her. Faith is the archangel who is focused on bringing out our benevolence. She is the twin flame of Archangel Michael and is on a divine mission to help us recognize that humans are basically good and aligned with love. Just like her name, she is all about faith and trust. She reminds us that the world has taught us to believe that we are separate from love and that if we begin to see the good in others, then we will start to cultivate a loving experience of the world around us. Extended message. Stay calm and breathe. You are a divine being of love who has done so much good in the world. You may be going through personal transformations and feel like you're not getting anywhere. But Archangel Faith is drawing close to guide you beyond the limitations that your ego or fears have created for you. You may be trying to work out whom to trust. First, trust yourself. When you do this and recognize that you are made of love, you will attract those who reflect that love and can enjoy true friendships and loving relationships. Know that good is here to stay. All right. And you're also just going to have to use your discernment to see through some people, Pisces. Like, sometimes niggas be haters. All right. So that's the energy that you're going to be in this month. Faith, humanity, and benevolence. But what you're going to want to do about it is to openly communicate. We have Mercury here. All right. So, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Mercury is the Roman god of messages and communication. In Greek mythology, he is known as Hermes. He has been often depicted with wings on his feet, representing his capacity to be swift and carrying is it caduceus? I don't know how to pronounce that. I should. All things considered, but I don't. The same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry. It's this thing. Like, you know, that like medicine and stuff be having as a symbol. All right. As well as overseeing communication, he oversees the planet Mercury. So some of you may be connected to a Virgo or a Gemini, or you may have a Virgo or a Gemini placement. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards when seen from the Earth, communication can be delayed or difficult. We can call on Mercury for help with loving, honest, and open conversations, divination, and any form of expressive art such as writing, poetry, and journalism. He can also help us heal miscommunications that have caused distress. The extended message here. Open all levels of communication now. Important messages, information, and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend or family member, or have an opportunity to finally understand a loved one you've not had an easy time with. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all the roads to love in your life. Listen too. Communication is a two-way street. Mercury is here now to allow you to hear clearly and be heard. So Pisces, it's not only about you getting off what you got to get off. It's about hearing someone else too. All right. So I see an energy of thinking or being in your head a lot, or being in the Lulu world, which is not far from like Piscean energy, to be very honest, okay? Excuse me. The signs that I see here are, y'all got everything pretty much. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Pisces, and Cancer. So you pretty much have everything except for Sagittarius and Aries. So you're being called to rest this month. Rest, meditate, go into some self-protection, have your sanctuary, retreat, get some peace, all right? With this Four of Swords here. Some of you may be at danger of burning out this month if you're being called to rest like this, okay? I can see you being in your head. Maybe some of you are trying to figure out something, all right? Also, just be mindful of your judgment being clouded, which may be why you need to, like, you know, meditate and retreat and all of that, so you can make sure that you're thinking appropriately, if that makes sense. Because sometimes with the Seven of Cups here, it could be like clouded judgment and thinking that you have choices that you do not actually have. Also with this, you want to be mindful of making the right decision, because one of these cups that you could choose could have a snake in it, or something that's harmful or poisonous towards you, okay? There's someone here in your life, whether it's you or someone else, could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that's a little bit younger than you or maybe more immature. But somebody feels like there's a missed opportunity, whether they feel like they lost out on you. You may feel like you missed out on some chances. There's someone who's feeling a little bit foolish here. There's also laziness and procrastinating and a lack of progress. So I feel like this would be in like your work field or your career specifically. Doesn't have to be. All right. And maybe you go back and forth. If this is you, Pisces, maybe you go back and forth between this Page of Pentacles reverse energy and then this Knight of Swords energy. Because Knight of Swords, they're impatient, they're perfectionists, they go after what they want. Definitely fast thinking, ambitious, but like, you know, that fast thinking could land you in some trouble sometimes. All right. If this is not you, you may have somebody coming towards you like this. So they're going to come out the middle of nowhere and you're going to be like, oh, okay. If you do not want kids, Pisces, make sure you are doing all the things to wrap it up and be safe, because we have the sun here. The sun kind of also reminds me of the Fool, but it's like a very happy energy. It's positive. There's truth. So some sort of truth may end up being exposed, all right, by, you know, your own truth or someone else's. But this is also about happiness and joy and optimism. But I also really think of kids when I think of the sun, sign of Leo. So some of you may have a Leo placement. So there is some happiness that's definitely coming this month too, for sure. All right. There's more than one card that indicates that here. Some of you may need to lean into your inner child, all right? Some of you may need to reparent yourself. If you have that trauma, all right, any childhood trauma or trauma with your parents, this month may be a good time for you to reparent yourself, heal your inner child, think about innocence and your sensitivity, but also be mindful of being naive, all right? There may be something here that you're naive about. I'm heavily like kind of just picking up on like this immature energy. So I don't know, you take how that resonates for you, Pisces, but I do feel that, all right? You could have an offer from a Gemini or a Virgo placement that you're just not feeling. You're reevaluating things, you're indifferent, like there's an offer here that you don't want. Some of you may also, maybe an offer is good for you, but because you're focusing on offers that you did not receive, or rejection, like you're not even able to see the new offer that's in front of you. I more so feel like you don't want it. There may be another cup that you're dreaming about. Okay. So at the bottom of another one of my decks, we have rest. So that's 2 cards of rest, 2 cards well, like 3 of happiness. All right, so that is relevant for you. Just want to circle back to that. All right, let's go to these ones. So we have unbothered. So maybe when you're choosing to rest and chill out this month, you're going to return back to like an unbothered, you know, energy. Okay, maybe some of you are planning a vacation for Pisces season. We are in Aquarius season. Pisces season is up next. So maybe some of you are wanting to be in this state of being unbothered and maybe being in your sacral chakra energy. I feel like I can't tell if her toes look red, pink, or orange. But this bathing suit is orange though. All right. Unbothered. We have wolf in sheep's clothing. So again, be careful, be mindful about the people that you're keeping around. You could have a wolf in sheep's clothing that is like creeping on you. But this would typically mean that they're around. So this could be 2 different energies. Maybe you have a wolf in sheep's clothing that's around you. And you could have somebody else creeping on you. Or Pisces, maybe you're creeping on somebody else because... We have clout hungry, says anything, does anything, makes shit up dramatic. So somebody could be clout hungry, Pisces. So just be mindful of that wolves in sheep's clothing. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. And then at the bottom of the deck too, we have spiritual hater. And underneath this card says same shit, different day. So maybe some of y'all are used to having some haters. Like no cocky shit, but maybe some of y'all are used to that. Pisces can be a very like flowy, just, I don't know, a certain energy to y'all, right? So there's somebody around you, Pisces, or even if it's at a distance, like over social media or something, who hates on your spirituality, your light, your magic, and your power. You want to be careful because it's like a spiritual hater. I feel like it's something different because then I feel like they're sending like evil eye your way, or they're actually quite literally doing spell work on you. And this seems like somebody who would know that they're doing this spell work, not somebody who's like saying things, because that when we say stuff, we know death and life and the power of the tongue. When we say stuff, that's still spell work. But people may not know that they're doing that. So there may be some sort of change happening this month. Maybe you're thinking about a change. You could be facing some legal matters. I hope not. Could be connected to a Libra. A couple of signs got this legal matters card this month. We have angel guidance or numbers. So please pay attention to the angel numbers and guidance that you're receiving from, you know, spirit. All right. And again, I already showed you happiness, and that the rest card was at the bottom of the deck. So let's end off with your mindful message. These have been popping out quick. All right, we have unlimited here. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. I feel like that's very Piscean. Y'all are lover girls through and through. All right, so you're unlimited, Pisces. Remember that. Remember that this month, that you create a beautiful life full of good and love. It's all based on what you focus on and what you think about. All right. So Pisces, that is what I have for y'all for your February predictions. If you like it here, love it here, please subscribe. Also like this video so other Pisces like yourself can see this on YouTube. I will see y'all next time. Bye.